How's it going, guys? And welcome back for more Jurassic World Operation. It's not. I keep going to Operation Genesis. Do you know what? It's been a long time since I even played Operation Genesis. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's such a cool game. But anyway, we're back in Jurassic World Evolution. This is the second part from the last time. Obviously, I had a bit of recording difficulties. It didn't record the audio, and I couldn't even recover it, so I had to do like a bit of a voiceover. This episode is going to be something similar. Unfortunately, I didn't realize actually this one also did not record uh, audio, which is a problem when you're doing sort of like batch recording. Is like if something goes wrong, like for instance, there's no audio, I'm gonna have to sit down and try and make up some audio as the video is playing in the background. But anyway, first of all, I want to apologize. I thought the last episode we were going to complete the science mission. Obviously, we're not. We're continuing on to the second part. This is the second part. Obviously, there's going to be more of the science mission, but I know for a fact that we do actually complete this science mission in this episode. So that's good. And I think we actually complete all the science. I think we've got all the science. So we're just going to move on to security after this. But oh, go away, Doctor Kaz. But yeah, no. So this is the second part of the science mission. Yeah, we've actually completed. We've unlocked the current tours, which is good. So it's just the science one we have to do, and then I think the last one is we unlock the Suchomimus there right at the end, which is good, and we also unlock a large power station, which would come in handy, especially for the likes of Doctor Wu's secret research on Isla Tucano, and also for Isla Sorna as well. I think it'll come in pretty handy. We'll be able to do a large power station instead of a medium or a small. But anyway, as you can see, the needs management, what we need is we need to house all the dinosaurs in within the same enclosures. So we need to have the Deinonychus and the Metrocanthosaurus in the same exhibit, and then all the herbivores in the same exhibit too. Now, I think the way I laid this out was that we actually had put uh, the herbivores all in one enclosure anyway, so it's just a matter of moving the Metrocanthosaurus into the Deinonychus exhibit. So that's that. As you can see, we're sort of like flipping through all of like the tabs because we've unlocked new stuff. We're going to start a new contract, try and get one for Lambert, try and get his 150,000 profit per minute. I think I accept that one. We get the woodland skin if you get 5 stars, which I think this year is going to be pretty hard to get 5 stars in. Yep, so we're going to transfer the Metrocanthosaurus over to over to the Deinonychus exhibit. Now I think the Deinonychus escape. I think in a couple. Yeah. So these guys are trying to escape because what I work out is like their social need is down. We need actually one more, and they kind of become a bit of a pest at the moment, which is really strange because when we put the Metrocanthosaurus in the exhibit, even though the walls are busted, it doesn't seem to want to leave, which is kind of good. So it was just a Deinonychus we had to really deal with. As you can see, the wall is busted, but I think he breaks out. Yeah, there he goes. He gets out before we can even get him. So, and then the other one follows suit. So everybody has to get into the shelters as per usual. But yeah, ensure carnivores and herbivores are housed separately. We did that. And ensure all carnivores are housed together. So these all get ticked pretty much. So once we get the Deinonychus under control, I think we get them under control and they break out again. And then we actually just like realize, okay, we need to get another one in, and then we put we put them in, and we get the whole mission done. Reach profit per minute. We've got 111, but I think that's because obviously we're closed and dinosaurs are trying to break out and whatnot, or have broke out. So I think that's why we're not making much money there as well. And then increase a new genome to 75%, even though it's part of the science one. We do continue to have it, and we go for the Carnotaurus. Just to get rid of it, just get us extra money, I suppose. But it does affect the security ones. So pretty much we're doing the security one, and it just gets took out because we've obviously done the science one as well, which is not great. So yeah, other than this here, this episode, once we come back in the next, oh there we go, Carnotaurus, Fallen Kingdom, Fossil Access. We've researched it, now we can just go and actually dig it up. Once this here mission's done on this after this episode, the next episode will be again on Isla Pena, and we're going to try and do the research for the security missions and get it all sorted. Now, I don't know if I'll go for 5 stars in this on camera, because as I say, we're reaching nearly 40 episodes of this, and it's dragging on. It's been out from June last year, and it's now March 2019. So it's nearly took us nearly a year to get this far, which is not great considering how long it's been out. So we are just going to plow through things. I think I'll come back and try and get the 5 stars on the time, like on my own time. But what I will do is unlock everything. I will unlock everything. It'll just be like the 5 star thing that we'll need. But I will unlock all the like the separate missions and stuff, and then we'll move on to the next one. I'm thinking we'll probably go on to uh Doctor Wu, maybe do Doctor Wu, or should we just go into Isla Sorna? I might just go into Isla Sorna, wrap up the main quest, main campaign, get it sorted, and then we'll finish it off with Doctor Wu, and then that there. See, by the time honestly I get this all done, there's gonna be another DLC. There's probably gonna be another couple of DLCs out. I don't know what way they're going to bring. I don't know what way they're bringing this game forward. I don't know if they're bringing more DLCs out or they're just going to do dinosaur packs. I'm still actually waiting to see if they'll bring in the Acrocanthosaurus from Operation Genesis and what was the other wee one? The Homocephaly, I think, and the Dryosaurus. I'm wondering if they're going to actually bring them into it. They'd be pretty good ones to bring into. Um, Obviously, if they're going to go try and get everything, if they're trying to bring out all the stuff from uh Operation Genesis, they already have brought into it the Cardonkadonkasaurus. And what was the other ones they brought in with that pack actually? The Titanosaurus they brought in, that was a new one, that was a completely new one, and there was something else they brought in. I can't remember. There was another dinosaur they brought in as well. But I'm hoping to bring out a couple more dinosaurs, even if like I don't know what's going to happen with the sandbox mode. Like I know people have made some amazing sandbox parks in Isla Nublar, and I mean my creativity as far as this does not. I have no creativity whatsoever. Some of them are absolutely amazing. But I would like to see if they could try and implement sort of like you make your own island or a bit more build space at least. Because I mean, like fair enough, this year's challenge but I mean, if you're gonna do like a sandbox mode, at least have sort of like you can create your own build space and all, make it harder or as good as you want it. I think that'd be pretty good. But say we don't know. We don't know what the future holds for this game. I'm just hoping that to continue to work on it, and it's going to be class. They're going to continue upgrading the content for it. Right, so we've started researching the can really speak Carnotaurus. We've started researching it or digging it up. So we're gonna go out there. That Conrad formation, that's where it was. We're going to try and get this all like 100% as well. I'm going to try and get all the dinosaurs 100% too, because I might have like a battle royale. I've seen people do battle royales and I think they're pretty cool, and you don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, so we're going to release this dinosaur. This is where I think everything sort of like pans off. I think once this dinosaur's out and these Titanicus just sort of like settle themselves, I think this is where we get the actual mission. It gets completed, which is good. This here video is actually another half an hour. It's actually a long video. I'm actually not sure what actually happens, to be honest with you. As the further I progress, I think we just try and go for like security missions. I think we try and upgrade the park a wee bit. Try and like add more amenities for the staff to try and get up to like 5 stars. Oh, and this is where we get hit with a disease. This is the last part of this mission. We'll have to cure all the dinosaurs, which is a pretty straightforward mission, so it is. Because once they're cured, but then I think the Metrocanthosaurus gets something, and then that's it. I think that's what happens. We still have that big exhibit up there. I don't know, it's still there, and by the end of this video, I don't know. I'm half tempted just to get rid of it, but then at the same time, I'm not. I don't want to because I think the dinosaurs will be the big attraction. We only have 3 enclosures in this here park. If we get rid of it, and I think that's not going to be enough. So I don't think we're gonna build like 5 stars unless we start popping out like exhibit after exhibit after exhibit. I think we probably could have managed to space down this main area a bit better if we had just started again. I think we should have just had our ranger facilities and all maybe down in that bottom pen, sort of like just had it all here and then, or just had them central. the grid based. I think that probably would have been the best if I had a grid based. But then we needed to get the incubators in too, which is pretty hard to do. Oh, I don't know. Suppose we could have got rid of Rexy and just done a start from scratch. That probably would have been the best thing. Sure, it's done now. We could maybe get a load of money and just rack it all, and just do it again. At some stage, but I'll say I'll probably do that off camera. If it's just the 5-star thing that we need, I'll probably just do that off camera because there's no point in doing it as long as we've got all the things unlocked. Oh, I know what happens in this episode. Yeah, we spent like good flipping, was it 20 minutes trying to find out where we can put this power station because we have no power. We've actually run out of power, and we spent quite a lot of time just trying to find where we could put this power station. We wreck half the exhibit up there to try and put down, but then we find out the train's not level. We try to level it, still doesn't work. Oh, it's just a nightmare. So we end up just going back and just deleting a couple of things and then just fitting it in there. I think that's the best way to do it. But I'll do what I'll do in the same episode, guys. Once it hits about 20 minutes, I'll just cut the recording. Well, cut the audio, and I'll just let you watch for the last 10 minutes, see what the crack is, and see where we left off. I think that's the best thing to do because there's no point. Obviously, I'm not even talking what's going on at the moment. We're like just talking in general, which is kind of pointless. That is where my driving skills are amazing. I can drive these things like I am pro at driving these jeeps. Because with no power, we have to go and actually tranquilize this thing ourselves. So we do. And it's actually a Deinonychus. It's not a Metrocanthosaurus. I just realized. I just remember because the thing is right there. And I pressed the wrong button. I had a perfect shot, and of course I pressed the wrong button. So obviously this thing is running. And I miss it. Oh, miss it again. I hit it that time though. And I think that's it done. Yep, there we go. And I think that is it. That's the mission done. Mission complete. Yep, there we go. So the mission is complete. We got 2.5. I think it's 2.5. Yep, 2.5 million, and we have the tundra skin available now for all our for the dinosaurs that we can use in. So that was it. We've completed the science mission at last in this. So it's just on the security. So we work about it. As I say, we do spend the majority of the time flipping. And I think actually we get the Indominus back in, and we get Rexy back in. Yeah, we get Rexy back in, yeah. Because the poor Metrocanthosaurus bites the dust. So it does. I think we'll leave the herbivores there. I think we're going to get rid of this. I don't know. I do end up cutting it in half anyway, so I do. So I think we do end up getting rid of it eventually. Or we else, what we can do, if it's still there, we might just transport all the other dinosaurs that are in the herbivore pen over. And we'll get some like we'll maybe get Carnotaurus or something in there. Pretty good. A couple of Carnotauruses. But yeah, this is where we spend literally 20 minutes trying to put a flipping power station down, and I don't like. It's just too big to fit in that corner. I would ideally love it in that corner. There's a structure broken. Oh, what's broken? Oh, did we get sabotage? Oh yeah, this is where we get hit with a sabotage. So both our power stations got hit with a sabotage, so we had to go and actually flip and fix them to put the things online again. This is one thing after another in this map, like literally. Once one thing goes, another thing goes, and then next thing we just see, I'll start the next episode and there'll be a twister. Twister will just come and wreck, wreck the place. So yeah, both our power stations went down. Rebooted that one, and then we rebooted that one as well. That was that. So we're still short one power. Yeah, so I delete this. This is where I end up trying to put this power station down here, but Train is not liking it. And of course I try to go in and do a bit of terraforming and probably make things 10 times worse. But yeah, it doesn't work. So we end up just putting it down in the main area. So we do, which is worked out better in the end because we actually had power and we've got access power now, so we can add stuff. But what we can do down there is maybe add a couple of like bowling alley, arcade, or something. See, the terrain's not. We use a small one, and the terrain just doesn't work. Just does not work. And why is that not connected? Oh yeah, because I haven't connected it properly. I thought I connected the path properly, but I didn't. That was us now. So now we're getting power, which was great. No, so that's too big to fit in that area. Although it could technically fit in that area, but it's just the constraint or terrain constraints. And I try and like sort of like fix this here electric, and by moving like sort of like tidying up the path a wee bit. To see if that would actually give us a bit more space, but it doesn't actually. It sort of just it gives us more space, but the train's just still rubbish. It doesn't work. The train just does not work in that area. But yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna actually cut this a bit short. So I'm going to say thank you for watching. Thank you for your continued support as always. It's good to know that people actually still watch my videos, even though they're a bit few and far between. I do apologize for that. I do try and get videos out nearly every day, but unfortunately, life at the moment is a bit hard to do that. I do greatly appreciate the support that you guys are actually giving me, which is great. Still at 1,168 subscribers, I think, which is great. It is good. It was sort of like stayed. I think it was sort of like met our peak. Was sort of like stayed around that mark, which is good. I'm happy enough. Like I say, I done this because I love playing games and just pure hobby. Like, I do have a full time job outside of this. But I hope you're enjoying the videos. If you have any ideas of what videos you'd like me to do, I've always said by all means let me know in the comments and I will get around to doing it. There's a couple of videos that I want to be doing soon. I might go back on the Minecraft, do a wee modded series on Minecraft again. There's a couple of I might do RimWorld as well. There's quite a few games that I want to go back onto. Maybe could do a complete one. I've always sort of like started those games and sort of finished off, not actually finishing them. So hopefully we'll start something like that there. Fallout is still there. I have to do a bit of Fallout actually maybe later on today. Fallout is still there. I know I usually start those games and never finish them, but I am determined to try and finish Fallout. And as you can see, that landscape is terrible, and I just make things 10 times worse. But until then, have a lovely day, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you then, and bye for now.